So our next topic will be about seeds. So a small seed gives life to a new plant, or it brings to birth a new plant. So let us now see about the seed. So seeds serve several functions for the plants. So each and every part of the plant helps in the growth and development of a plant. Like the roots help in supplying water and minerals for the growth of the plant. The shoot helps in transferring the water and minerals collected by the roots to the various parts of the plant. The leaves and flowers help in the production of food or in the manufacture of food. And next we seen that the leaves help or is called the kitchen or the food factory of the plant. Now moving on to the seed. So the seed serve several functions for the plants that produce them. The key among these functions are nourishment of the embryo. So the main function of the seed is to nourish the embryo, dispersal to a new location, and dominancy during unfavorable conditions. So these are the main three key functions of the seed. The first one is nourishment of the embryo, dispersal to a new location, and dominancy during unfavorable conditions. Next, moving on to the parts of a seed. So the parts of the seed are the seed coat. The first is your seed coat, your endosperm, and the embryo. So these are the three parts of a seed: seed coat, endosperm, and embryo. So moving on to the seed coat. So a seed is a small object produced by a plant from which a new plant can grow. So a seed is a small object. So each and every fruit or plant has different sizes and shapes of seeds. You have the mustard seed, which is the smallest, and the mango seed, which is the biggest. So we have a seed is a small object produced by a plant from which another plant arises. They carry the beginning of plants inside. So the seed carries the beginning of the plants inside. The next is your seed coat. So now talking about the seed coat. A seed coat covers and protects the seed embryo. So like for humans, how the skin is there that covers the flesh and protects the flesh, the seed has a seed coat which covers and protects the seed embryo, which covers the seed. The next is your embryo. So the embryo forms the new plant. So the embryo forms the new plant. The endosperm acts as food for the seed and nourishes the embryo. So the seed coat protects the seed. The embryo forms the new plant. The embryo forms another new plant, and the endosperm acts as food for the seed. It acts as the food for the seed and nourishes the embryo. So talking about a seed is a small object which is produced by a plant from where a new plant grows, and they carry the beginning of the plants inside. The seed coat covers and protects the seed. The embryo forms the new plant, and the endosperm acts as food for the seed and nourishes the embryo. Let us see what is germinate. When a seed begins to grow or puts out shoots, then we say that it is germination. So when a seed begins to grow or puts out shoots, then we call it as germination. So cotyledon is the first leaves of a plant. So the first leaf that comes out of a plant is known as the cotyledon. So these are some of the terms of plants. So cotyledon is the first leaves of a plant, and monocot is a plant with one cotyledon. So a monocot is a plant with one cotyledon. So we have seen the key functions, that is nourishment of the embryo, dispersal to a new location, and dominancy during unfavorable conditions. And the parts of a seed, that is the seed coat, the endosperm and the embryo. And a seed is a small object which gives rise to another new plant, and they carry the beginning of plants inside it. The seed coat gives protection or covers the seed. The embryo forms another new plant, and endosperm acts as food for the seed and nourishes the embryo. When a seed begins to grow or puts out shoots, that process is called as germination. Cotyledon are the first leaves of the plant, and monocots are plants with one cotyledon. So this is the parts of the seed and its functions.